got this Kybella on my chin, right? We're supposed to burn the chin fat. And I noticed the last couple days, my chin was like looking pretty big and swollen. So I texted Jamie Comstock, the lady who runs the office for Dr. Golly. Golly! Dr. Golly!
You can't say it without saying it like that.
And I finally met this Dr. Golly guy. And boy, is he good looking. Isn't it weird how some plastic surgery place, like everybody in this place is extremely good looking?
I got to figure that's got to be a pretty big hiring process. You know, you don't
It's
want
like a
somebody
prereq.
who
You see
looks
someone at the
like
plastic surgeon's office doesn't look great.
They
It's
better
like,
look
do you
great.
want to go there? You should go somewhere where everyone's beautiful.
You walk in, you're going to be like, I want her nose. I want her like
yeah,
it, right?
this guy, this doctor, Golly, is like, and I was talking to some people about him. He's like one of those doctors, like, if you go whatever profession you're in, some people got C's and D's. I don't think you want a plastic surgeon that got a D or a C.
No, you
and this
don't.
guy apparently top of his class and everything. So I was like, right on, man. I kind of want him to do stuff to me, even though I don't know what.
Such as?
Oh, he'll think of
I want
something.
him to slap me in the face with a raw
Trust
fish.
me, he'll think of something.
No, he goes. So anyway, I meet Dr. Golly, and I was wondering about my chin. So he comes in to meet me to go over my chin. He's like, yeah, it's a little swollen still. He goes, you need a week or two. Because my whole thing is to have my chin down by the time we go to the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Because we're going to be on TV and we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. And I don't want this chin to take over the screen like it normally does. So he's like massaging my chin. He's like, you're going to be fine. And then Jamie Comstock is in there and she's like, Move your forehead a little bit. So I move my forehead. She goes, I might need to retouch some Botox up. And I'm like, okay. So she goes and she does retouch. She starts nailing the Botox in my forehead and around. And she goes, hold on a second. She goes, you want some more filler in your face? I was like, if you think I need more filler in my face, next thing you know, they're putting more filler in my face.
Oh, my gosh.
So
You're like a quilt.
Wow.
So they start injecting all this stuff. Meanwhile, I had this huge pimple that popped up in the last 4 hours on my chin.
Yes, I've noticed.
On my cheek over here. And so then they take that, I forget what that stuff's called, where they inject my
It's
pimple.
like a cortisone or something like that, isn't it?
And then they take me to another room and they lay me down on this mattress and this massage table type of thing. And this woman goes and starts... she extracts the pimple out and pops the pimple, and I videotape the whole thing. And anyway, next thing, so this is the part that's kind of hilarious. So I'm supposed to take my son to football practice at Kurt Warner's house. Kurt Warner's his coach.
Yeah.
And I'm way far away, and there's no way I'm going to make it home to pick up my kid to get it to football practice. So I text my wife, and I'm like, I am so sorry. I said, but something came up. Long story short, I'm getting Botox filler and a pimple extraction. Can you take Kemp to football practice? And she's like, okay, well, I got 2 kids in the pool. I got their friends over at the house. I got another kid at whatever. And I'm like, this is really important. So she piles up all the kids out of the pool, or their friends out of the pool. They all pile in her car and they drive and they meet me halfway. So as I'm driving to go meet my son halfway to go to football practice, I drive by Red Mountain Weight Loss, where Rich and I go to. And I realized, oh, crap, I need to get my fat burner shot. So I pull into Red Mountain.
Gosh, JOHNJAY.
I pull into Red Mountain. I run in
Tried
there.
to take care of errands yesterday.
I run in. I'm like, hey, can I get in and out here really quick? And they're like, yeah, sure. And I don't want to be rude, but I got to get a shot. I got to meet my son. I got to take him to football practice. So anyway, I get a shot done, and I make it. I still make it to the right spot to meet my son and pick him up. And get to football practice 5 minutes late. And the coach is there with all the kids. They're about to run drills. He looks at me and he's like, are they all right? I go, I forgot what time practice was. There was no way I was going to say. I had to get Botox.
Right.
My dad was late for football because he had Botox and filler put in his face.
Facial extractions.
Yeah.
My dad had a zit that they needed them to get rid of.
I had
so
to lay
that's
down
why we laid.
Yeah, you're the only person I know that goes to a plastic surgeon for some sort of zit treatment.
I know.